What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. I have missed y'all. If you have not watched the last episode of the Card Hedge podcast, please check it out. I did mention in there that from now to the end of the year, which is 6-7 weeks, I was going to only do a handful of videos on some things that I've been wanting to do. This is one of them, and so here we are. What I'm gonna do today is, as you can see in the thumbnail and in the description, or in the title of the video, we have partnered up, we being Card Hedge. As you guys know, full disclosure, I am a minority owner over at Card Hedge, cardhedger.com, which is a market analysis tool. We follow all the pricing for all of the sports cards. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description to do so. We have partnered up with Mascot. If you guys remember, we had Ezra on the podcast a couple months ago. I want to say like a month or two ago, to talk about Mascot and kind of show us what it was all about. And I have been thoroughly impressed with the platform, how easy it is to add cards and to put items into your showroom, and not really showroom, but to put items into your collection, and then ultimately to sell them on eBay. The idea behind Mascot is that it's sort of a kind of like jumping board for a few different selling websites where you can sell your cards. So you load everything into Mascot, and then Mascot is going to blast those out to a couple of different places where they can be sold. And then from there, once it sells in one particular platform that they partner up with, it gets taken out, and then you do your shipping and so on and so forth. But one of the things that's always kind of odd, right? Or not really odd, but one of the things that's always a little bit labor intensive, right, is putting a price on your cards. And so that's kind of where we came in for them, was to provide pricing data. So what I wanted to do was jump on really quick to kind of give you guys a quick little overview and a little tour of how the pricing gets integrated into Mascot. So let's hop on over. So if you go to, I'll leave the link in the description. It's withmascot.com. It's going to bring you to their website here. I need to log in. There's my email, retrohoops@gmail.com, if you want to email me. So there are a ton of items on here. I'll show you the SGC ones because I recently got them. Graded. So the cool thing that I like about this is that if you want to add a card to your collection, so I'm in my collection right now. All you need is the number for the, like the number. And I think it's SGC, CSG, BGS, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have any BGS cards in here. But all the CSG cards also, they, when I added them, when you add your, where is it? The serial number of the card, it goes to the CSG website and it pulls the scanned pictures off of the website. So it's great. Anyway, one of the things that I wanted to show you guys, let's see. Do I have any Kobe's? I do have some Kobe's. Okay, good. So let's try to zoom in a little bit here because I think. So I already have one of them synced up. So this is the 8.5 SGC 8.5. Currently, we have it on Card Hedge at $65, which for an 8.5 sounds about right. Once you add your cards, it's really just as simple as clicking this button right here that says sync. And once you do that, it's going to think, and then it's going to pull in the pricing. So, $65, $85. That's odd. And then let's try this one. I'm doing this live, so just so you guys know, you might not get a price. Now, if you don't get a price, what that means is we either don't have the card in the system, which is very rare because we got like over almost 500,000 cards in the system right now. Or there hasn't been sales in the last 6 months of that card. So some of these might have pricing, some of them might not. Let's take a look at, see, like all my Zions. See, all these Zions have pricing in them, right? When I sync them up, and then these don't because these are kind of oddball. So this is the Instant Impact. There is no pricing in an SGC 10. This is the Panini sticker. There is no pricing on an SGC 9.5 in the last 6 months. So, you'd have to go in there and add all that in. But the cool thing is you can add grading cost, item cost, the taxes that you paid, the shipping that you paid, and then it's going to give you an all-in cost. And then you can list it, like if you want to put a listing price on it and then sell it. Once you hit sell, you got to integrate your eBay account and all that stuff. And then once you do that, it gets blasted out into eBay. So you got to manage everything here, which is pretty cool. But that's what, again, the cool thing is what I wanted to highlight, which the new pricing feature. So this whole pricing situation, these are all out of Card Hedge prices. Now I'm curious how many of these will actually sync up. So this Davis Mills, of course, I bought some Davis Mills because I'm from Houston and my Texans had what I thought was a good quarterback until we drafted C.J. Stroud, and the kid's an absolute maniac, which I'm pretty pumped about. So these Luka stickers, for example, I don't think we're going to have any pricing on SGC 9.5s in the last 6 months, so we don't want to give you old pricing. That'd be kind of weird. Deshaun Watson, I still have that card. I should have sold it a long time ago, but I didn't. More Davis Mills that we're not going to have. This Penny Hardaway, they're not going to have for sure because this is a perforated Penny Hardaway. So it's like part of that promotional panel. So it's kind of an oddball card. Let's try this one. 1987, 1988 Fleer SGC 8. Probably not a sale. Now, I'm going to do something live here because you guys know I always keep it a buck. And I'm curious to see. So this was what was this? 1987, 1988 Fleer. 1987 Fleer Hakeem. There it is. This one here. So what was it? It was an SGC 8. So SGC 8. So there's no pricing in the last 6 months on an SGC 8. So that's the reason why there's no sync. It's not going to sync up here. Let me try to find one. So we'll look at this Luka Doncic 2018, 2019 PSA NBA hoops. So here's the SGC 9. So let's go with the SGCs. Let's go with Luka Doncic. This is going to be an SGC. What did I have it in? An SGC 9. Oh, look at that. SGC 9, you'll see that the last price that was sold was $77. And that's what they got it synced up at $77. So anyway, check out Mascot. It's at withmascot.com. They now have this new little feature. I'm about to go on a bit of a selling spree here in a bit. I got to make some room for. I'm also gonna send off a bunch of stuff to get graded because I have a lot of Şengün stuff that I want to get graded. I have a lot of oddball Olajuwon things that I've been picking up that I also want to get graded. And then I got to make room for some CJ Stroud stuff because I think that kid's good. He's got ice water in his veins. So I'm going to be doing a lot of selling. I'm also going to try to do the majority of this selling through the Mascot platform and kind of take you guys through that a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this, because your feedback is really important. We're really interested in how you guys see these kinds of features. Would you like to see pricing if it's older than 6 months, like the last pricing? That was always kind of a point of debate as to whether or not using this kind of a platform and then bringing in pricing that was older than 6 months even made sense. But again, curious to hear you guys' thoughts on that. But yeah, check it out. The link's in the description below. Also check out Card Hedge if you're interested in that. There's a lot of free features with Card Hedger. It's cardhedger.com. Links in the description. There's a lot of free features that you can check pricing over the last 6 months. If there is pricing there from the last 6 months, you get that for free. And then there's a bunch of other features if you want to join, which is also through the same link. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for continuing to support the podcast. Releases every Saturday. And I think from now until the end of the year, like I said, I got maybe a couple of other videos that I've been wanting to make. This was one of them. We got some arena stuff coming up. They have some interesting products releasing here soon that we're going to be talking about. And then also just their site in general. I've been doing a lot of selling, a lot of trading on there as well. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all watching. As always, thank y'all. Love y'all.